So hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to clean a finder of a Nikon F3. So this is the one I have here in my hands. And then as you can see, just let me remove this. The finder is a bit dirty on the inside. So you can see all the particles of dust. This is doesn't affect the quality of the images and then the image taken neither, but it is a bit annoying, just to be honest. And then the repair is rather easy, so I'm going to show you how to proceed to do that. Really simple. So first thing, I get a screwdriver, and then here on each side you will find two screws that we're going to remove. And then with the screws gone, so we just need to wiggle here a bit because I have the cover. Okay, and then I remove this part of the housing, and then this is helpful because if you have like bumps on the top, you can remove this part and then hit it on the other side just to take out the bump. So this is something you can do as well by simply removing this part. And then here we have the interior of the finder, and then this is the most interesting part for us today. Well, things black, so I'm a bit annoyed regarding the light, but then just let me show it to you how it looks like. And then this is the part we're most interested in. So this is the part we see through, and then here you can see there is a gap that this is where all the dust comes, and then I can actually see the dust here. You probably don't, but then if I tilt it sideways, okay, I am ready at maximum magnification. Just let me get it a bit close. And then here you can perceive how that surface is very dirty, and then that's what we're seeing through here. So what we're going to do just to clean that is to actually remove this part here, because otherwise I don't have enough space to work on the lens. So not on the lens, on the finder. So first thing, I move this thing here, which is this small mechanism that closes here for the finder for long exposures. And then here we need to remove we need actually to get this screw here loose. So to do that I will need a flat screwdriver, and then actually one which has a really thin edge here. Okay, and just let me to show it. A very thin edge here. So that's a Japanese flat screwdriver. Usually European and American are a bit, how to say that, yeah, are too much thicker, and then obviously they don't work well. So first thing here, and then I need just to remove this element here. Just let me erase this, and then usually it comes easily. Usually okay, that's it. I got it. And then actually by removing this part I will be able to remove this part here without big trouble. So to do so, I need to raise again the mechanism. So this thing fell from it, and then this is the washer that goes with these other two guys here. So just to keep them preciously. And then here you will find 3 screws, so 2 here on top and then 1 which is hiding on the bottom here. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Okay, and then the one you see there. Okay, so we have get rather far on this, and then here we need a thinner screwdriver. So the one I was using before just to remove the sides was a J00. Here I have a J000, which is a bit smaller, and then here is going to let me to take these screws. So these 2 screws here, and then we have obviously the tricky one, which is the one on bottom, and also one a bit annoying to work on because you have this thing which is falling all the time. Okay, so we get that loose, and then here we can actually come and remove this thing here. Okay, I think I need to wiggle a bit. Okay, and then here I remove this element here, and then I get access to the mirror here, which is the element. Well, it's not a mirror, it's a polished surface. And then here on the other side as well I can see through this. Let me take something black. Oh, I need something blacker actually. And then here, okay, forget about it. And then here on this part as well you will have some dust that I can see, and then we're going to clean all that. So we'll start here by the simplest one. I think this thing can be moved here. Okay, and then we can do just a simple cleaning. We start by blowing, then I just take a microfiber cloth, and then I can start just simply moving away the dust. Which gives a rather good result already, as you can see. But then what we're going to do now is just to do a proper cleaning. So I take my classical optical cleaning fluid that I'm showing you here, and then that you can find in the video description. I spread just a bit on the inside, and then I come paper cloth, and then I start moving it around. So problem here is rather one of space, but then as you can see I can manage. So and then the thing starts to look really clean. I have some traces, I have to get rid of them, but then I think you got the idea. So what I'm going to do is just to finish cleaning this thing here, and then here on the inside I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So I'm going to blow then optical cleaning fluid, and then with something real thin I'm going to push my cloth around. Just well, I have plastic tweezers to do that. The metallic ones are for handling stuff because they are stronger, but then when I'm pushing something inside a lens, I prefer to use obviously the plastic ones, or a toothpick, or a cotton swab here, although it is not very big to go into the corners. So this is it for the cleaning. As I told you, I'm going to finish off the camera and then we meet in a few seconds. So hello friends, I am back. I am done with the cleaning, and then as you remember we did this part together, and then I cut the video just to do this part of the camera because it takes a bit of time, because this part is a bit recessed, and then you have to come into the corners. Okay, just let me show you. You have to come into the corners and then do the cleaning. It takes some time. It's not complicated, but it takes some time. And then what I did is just to take the microfiber this way with the tweezers, and then I just push it around, and then obviously you have to repeat this a few times until you get it totally clean. So here you have to get this hole here into that pin, and then as you can see from the size of my fingers that the task is not trivial because this thing is rather small. Okay, you heard the click, and then I got the pin in, and then you saw I put it sideways, and then I tilted until I was able to get that clicking sound, which is related to the pin. And then here we have another painful task. Okay, so I think first thing the best I can do is just to put the screw that holds that bottom part, and then this is going to be really amusing. Okay, I got it in. So that's the most complicated part of the repair, and then by doing it so we're almost done. Just let me try to put even more light. I know, it's a bit messy, but the element I'm working on is rather small. And then, okay, no. Okay, yeah, okay, I think we have nice illumination here. Okay, now here we're going to reassemble this lever here, which is the lever that moves the pin. And then here, as you can see, there is a shape. Well, it has a shape which actually fits the pin. So here no need to care about how it was indexed before, because the thing does it for ourselves. Okay, so here I just need to catch the pin. Okay, I need to catch the pin into the lever. And by doing that, I need to put the washer before, otherwise I will be a bit of wasting my time. And then here I just realized something. I can actually manipulate this via the lever which is behind, as I am doing. Then I lost the lever, so the repair looks simple, but then due to the size factor, which is really small, we actually struggle a bit. So, and here I can just wiggle thin until okay, here we are. I have the lever in position. Now I have to come and put the screw, which is not trivial either. So here a good pair of tweezers I think is most important. Okay, and then once we get that, we're almost over. We see we can move the mechanism, no problem with that. Here now we have this spring, this lift spring that we need to engage to the lever so it remains in place when being used. Here this we do it by raising it and then putting it over the lever, and then here we get the magic to work. And then just to finish here on the interior, we put the two missing screws. That's one. Then the second one, which is hiding behind the spring, and then I am thinking I should have put it before putting the spring. Let's try just to force our way into it. Okay. Okay. So I manage. And then here we're pretty much done. We just need to put the cover, which should fit without trouble, otherwise I will be in trouble. Okay, you need to deform it a bit with your fingers just to pass these elements here, which are the ones to, okay, I was a bit close, sorry for that. So I was telling you, you need to deform it a bit with your hands just to pass over these hooks that allow to attach the finder to the camera. And then with that we put the screws. And then we can take a look at the final result. Just let me put my lamps in the original configuration. Okay, that's better lighting. And then here, as you can see, we are very clean in comparison to what we have initially. So this is all I wanted to show you today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.